It would help if I did the rest of this part and actually
That's a
join the.
snake with boobs. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a
Did
thing.
you not look at that back when I sent it?
No,
I
you
think you only
sent
sent
it to
it to me.
two. Yeah, two
Yeah, I
sent
think
to
you only
me.
sent
Oh,
it to myself.
did I not? I did. Two was the only one that showed interest. You didn't wanna.
Wait, so what about Tyrannosaurus in a Segway?
um. It's dinosaur erotica, and
Um,
it's but space, and then it's just a dinosaur face on like an astronaut body who's riding a Segway across the moon, and then there's a buff guy with no shirt on flexing in the foreground. And that's probably literally all that book's about is dinosaurs in space and buff dudes flexing.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
It's trashy romance novels. Like the $2 buy it in the airport so you got something to do on the flight kind of trashy novels, and I love it.
Do you think there was a dinosaur Fabio back in their day?
There had
can
to have
help.
been. Yeah.
Was I believe it.
Oh man, I can hang out with tigers, goats, and rabbits.
Oh my.
I'm into that. Huh?
I said, oh my.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You already? You can pop on into Foundry.
Oh yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Joaquin Tide. Alright.
Is it Walking Tide? It's not Walking Tide.
No,
Oh
we
yeah, that was
missed it by like
yeah, we missed it.
we started like the day after almost.
Yeah.
And there was a
Um
guild meet.
oh man.
Man, we missed all the
So
good
we're
stuff.
about to do a 10-day skip, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, on
Save.
I want to say is it the 30th? I do not go inside at all. Let me.
What?
It's tax day, man.
Oh,
Did they text me?
Hold on, I'm
He's talking about in game. I don't know if that helps you or not, but
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Where's my
Do I have to pay taxes?
uh that's why I'm not going inside. Give me a minute to
What if we just say put up a sign saying we're not home?
oh man, we own property though.
We're not home.
so part of the upkeep.
Okay, here it is.
Go
There
ahead.
sorry. Those who have no fixed residence can still be taxed if they're confronted in any building, be it an inn or an outhouse. So, if you're out and around on the last day of the month, you'll no doubt experience taxing tariff as the streets become clogged with people trying to avoid the collectors.
Collectors.
Yeah, taxmen. They go out door to door and they get you to pay taxes.
Oh, I was thinking about the human colonies.
The what?
Because I'm playing because I'm on a Mass Effect right
Oh,
now.
gotcha.
The collectors. Collectors.
Nah.
An ancient race.
These are just taxmen. Kind of the same, but you know,
You know what
worse.
I didn't think about until now?
Huh.
Mm,
Do you guys have a hot bar at the bottom of your screen? We do.
Yeah, one
All right.
yes.
through
We
zero.
could drop our regular attacks into those hot bars.
Mine are in
Oh
that.
shit! I forgot that.
Regular attacks? like if you have like if you have like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 actions that you do on the reg for your character that you don't want to have to fucking like open the character sheet, click the attack, do the attack, go to the chat, do the attack there. You could just click it on the hotbar. So last session, you guys get to start? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Okay, so this will be a quick recap of last session, but you guys had a very detailed plan to go to the theater, and then you had a lot of
Yeah,
theories. You guys got there. Noticed. Justin actually went and talked to his lovely lady, trying to get her free from her stuff, but she wasn't able to come to the reasons, and Yagra didn't make it, didn't say why yet, and then just you guys went to the theater, and then the two of you got there first. Noticed like people acting normal, but watching you guys in the corner of their eyes. And then when you guys actually got in the theater, you watched about half the play. They had a waiter to bring in you food and stuff for free. And in the middle of the play, the guy asked you on your opinions on corruption in the play, and what was your thoughts on that? And then he asked your opinions on corruption in the city and corruptions in life, and you all had a little short conversation. To which point he asked as well on the opinions of the two of you who are on the bottom floor, and that is when every member of this masquerade play in the room stopped and turned and looked at you in synchronization.
And man, was that a moment.
Super
scary.
calm, super cool. Two thinks that that's not a cool thing to do. I think it's a fun prank. Very casual.
It's a really good prank. I'd do it to all my friends.
And so so what we're gonna do here is so technically they gave you all this quest if you want to do it for them. There's a talking mayor. They need to know what the mayor knows, and they're giving you kind of vague information, but that's kind of the point. It's like a test. He said, "This is mayor. It's this name. It works in this district. Find it, find out." And there's everyone did. So for canonical sake, the timeline for it will be a little bit skewed because I'm gonna do this 10-day time skip for you. Um, And so if we need to, we can say that it was given like during the time skip. To say like, why would you wait 10 days if you wanted to do this kind of thing? So
Like it just kind of shows up.
yeah, so we'll say that this interaction could have happened a little if we need to, but so it's not a big deal on that. But we're gonna kind of smush past that. So what we're gonna do uh to start the session is that two, you have a meeting with the Calisanter Bank, don't you?
I do. I do.
Right. You're doing stuff.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have you guys say that you had left the theater and went back to the Troll Skull Manor. So you guys are there. What are you doing? Oh, so Mr.
Um,
Torn has got this thing going on. You say anything about it? You just going? What are you doing?
Grint's like desperately pacing back and forth, muttering to himself.
Um. Uh.
No, they know
So
everything. Oh my
Draken,
god.
Draken with kind of like the leftover snacks that he has from the theater. He's like, "All right, guys, I have an appointment I need to get to.
You mean
See you guys later."
torn?
Where
What?
Uh,
you're gonna go out by yourself after
before,
a whole
before,
theater of people just like
before, yes. Before. So when Draken hears that, he's like, he turns around slowly, he- and then he's like, he gives Andario like a little like grin, and then he like tosses a perfectly large potato chip to him as a reward, and then he leaves.
Can I catch it midair?
um, roll sleight of hand.
Can't roll sleight of hand on this screen, you shithead. Let me bring up D&D Beyond.
Beyond.
Get my dice and dice out. Hold on.
um
Hold on now.
Rolling the dice. It's an 11.
You roll in real life?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just looking around. Yeah, no, you don't catch it.
Boo.
Almost.
Damn.
Damn.
That was
But does the chip
oh,
break though?
No, I just flashed past him.
that was almost really cool, guys. I'm gonna go with Draken. At least one of us can get away and get the rest. I'm counting on you to get away, Draken. I'll hold him off.
You're following me, Grim. Very well. You get to see the Torn clan and what I've been doing.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about a lot about them, but I haven't actually seen you do a lot. You just disappear for hours at a time.
Uh,
Which fair, I do that a lot too.
it's just I have a job to do, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
So I give him the spiel of
Oh, no.
the uh look into an arson, finding out that I got shot in the boat by some Zentarm fools on
Oh,
the way to the bank.
so that's how you guys met Avi and Embrick.
Who's
Man, came
Avian
over and
and
helped,
Brick?
didn't he? They're the people who help put the fire out. The fire
Ah,
genasi and the other.
yes, I haven't met them specifically.
Did you not interview them?
No, they're on the list. I pull up my little notepad. Uh, but
Who
they were
introduced me to Avi and Embrick?
but they were
Hey,
That was Seth and Justin, I believe.
Yup.
man,
Yup.
everything's just tied together, huh?
But now I'm
Just
on my
like
way to the
it.
bank.
Are you guys having this conversation in the middle of
Yeah,
the room here?
as we walk to the bank.
Yeah, I think it's as we walk to the bank.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so the bank is it's kind of hidden right now, but it's this big fucking building that is kind of in this corner here. If you look in the very bottom right, the building's not perfectly shown. If I pull up
Yes. Oh,
this
is it my
here,
internet?
huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, so the building is this is
Hope
East
it's not my
Alleyway. Can you
internet.
all see here?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
It's this building here in the very bottom right, the big pink rooftop. So it's actually hanging right off the side. But yeah, so there's that.
Look at
But
that
this map,
stonework. That's
this
that's
map looks
that's pretty
cooler.
nice for like human construction. Like, don't get me wrong, they do a lot of cool stuff here, but I used to live around dwarves and they work stone like it's clay. It's nuts.
So you guys are
Why
walking
is
to the
my
bank.
internet
We're
being
talking.
Yeah.
poopy?
Uh-oh. God's trying to take him.
We can tell.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I
hear
Right
you.
can.
now.
Like a full-grown man from the side. Oh, he died. He revived.
Nice.
He lives once again with us all.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Everyone was either silent and Alex was cutting out real bad.
Oh.
So whatever happened, I missed everything.
You were just talking like small talk on the way to the bank, basically.
Yeah.
Discussing how everybody met already in Brick. Just small talk about what's happened.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dwarven stonework.
Mm.
I like the roofing on the
Yeah.
bank. It's nice, but dwarves do it better.
Where I'm from, a lot of magics and technology are kind of combined and intertwined. It's pretty. It is very different here, I would say.
Yeah,
Magic
What
was
a nice way
is
to say worse.
typically not. What is it?
I
Uh,
I think the closest I've seen to what you're describing is this wizard back like 40 years ago had a cannon that he moved with his mind. I don't know where that man went, but I think about him to this day.
It's kind of
I,
dope. I just want to make a pause real quick. It's sick.
One
It's sick as
second.
hell. You mess with the internet?
Yeah. Let's see if hardwiring.
While he does that, I'll give you guys like a basic description of the Calisander Bank, if you want there for the board. So you
One
mentioned
second.
stonework. It is this magnificent stone building that faces southwards onto the street, which is that big South Street down there.
Okay.
The sign beside the opposite wooden doors reads Calisander Bank.
All right. So do we know? We know they talked to the bank and they wouldn't. The bank wouldn't pay out insurance for reasons.
Yes, they because that's information
Uh,
given from them and the watch.
Yeah.
I thought the bank was still doing an ongoing investigation.
That was also given, yes. The bank says that they can't pay it
Okay.
out yet because they have ongoing investigation.
So I schedule an appointment with uh Edvaldo Baristan.
Who?
His name is Edvaldo Baristan.
Vado Baristan. Is he like a known figure in town?
He is from what I've been told by the security guard, he is the manager of the bank.
All right. I guess what I'm asking is, Alex, I'm very amicable and I'm around just talking all the time. Do I know anything about this guy?
About the branch manager?
Yeah, some dirt.
You could roll history. What is it? History?
I would think.
What's gossip? I don't know what
I think
being in the
history is
know.
like people and the stuff around.
You eavesdrop a
It
lot.
used to be its own separate check, but it's not anymore.
We're gonna go with
Maybe this is. Maybe just.
you know what?
Um,
I'll give you something better. I'll give you something better here. You have been specifically going off and like eavesdropping. Give me a perception check right now, and I will let you know if you had overheard a conversation or not. Because this guy is like not
uh,
famous, but this place is like spoken
come
about.
on, good luck. Come on.
I
No,
believe.
no.
What'd you get?
I got a 9 total.
You don't know
My
anything about this
perception
guy.
is piss
Oh, that
poor.
doesn't help.
So you don't know anything about this guy, but like the
God damn it.
Calisanter Bank, the Calisanters themselves are
Yeah.
pretty big noble family in the city. Um, not the word for them
Hey,
is not
I'm gonna
what's up.
restart my computer.
Okay, I won't move on anything you
I
don't already know.
Robot 2.
They are the closest word I can find for it is kind of brutal. Like they one of their big income is a bank, and they are very much so like the kind of people you think run a bank, if that makes sense.
Stickler.
Yeah, it's very
Like
like
lots
they
of red
have the
tape.
vibe of an insurance company.
Okay.
I broke my leg. Well, you better fucking like really prove you broke it
Well,
not on
okay, did
purpose.
like show me. Show
You
me that you didn't do it
the
on purpose.
Incredibles. The Incredibles, the insurance company that he works for. That's the
Right.
vibe.
Okay. All right. Man, I'm just have a bonus to everything. I'm not good at a lot of things though. Do we get a stat increase or is that next level?
I think that's at your 4th level.
Yeah, fourth level, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we get our class thing this level.
Yeah. We didn't level yet, did we?
You're level
Yeah, we
3.
did take.
Yeah,
We did
we're
take
level
3rd
3.
level.
To clarify,
We just achieved it through social accomplishments.
Ish, Mako.
this is after theater, so this is like 11, 12, like o'clock, or
Later at
this
night to
the
that,
next day.
I am just considering this the next day, so I didn't
Cool.
get to talk to you about it as much. What I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
make
be
some
doing this
popcorn. I'll be
session
right back.
is that you guys are going to have a 10-day time skip, essentially the time frame of your all's business getting like made. So I'm going to ask you all like in a minute, like I'll give you some ideas too of what you want to be doing during those 10 days, and we'll make some rolls for it, and then we'll pick up this session still right as your all's like place is built. We're doing that so we can get some shit moving along because you guys have done so much groundwork already.
We got it.
Yeah, so
Hello?
I'm just considering that this is the next day post the theater. So
Does
you
that have
guys
a
started
water?
off in Troll Skull.
Do you know what's great? My
What's
wand
great?
of magic missile is absolutely fully charged now.
I hate that. Yes, if
I've
you guys
had
haven't
it.
already, go ahead and do a long rest.
Yeah, I've had it for a couple days, so.
Yeah, long rest, brother.
Are you
I'm
back alive now, or are you still fighting?
Let me close out some programs. See if that helps. Okay.
Oh
I
god, I
think
forgot
I
the
should
little
be good.
dude.
Oh, maybe
Fantastic.
not.
Oh, just kidding.
Uh, oh. Why internet? Why these?
Yeah. Ooh, I think I know what I want to do during my time skip.
How do
Yeah,
I
and there's
not?
also a possibility that if you give me a time skip instruction that I am not prepared for, I might make you wait until either next session or like sometime in between the sessions for me to give you real true like results.
Right.
And we would just like what's the word?
Do it later.
Retcon. We would retcon it in to happen during that time. There we go. I'm good at words.
It's fine.
Welcome to Choose Internet Fights God. Back at it again.
They got this,
I hate
man.
those.
He's gonna unleash his secret power. He's been training. He knows the Kaioken now.
Or is this true?
What?
You know
Are you
Kaioken? Are you
No, I
the
don't know.
newest disciple?
a super sand lesbian?
Well, where? When? I don't understand. What? I don't know what's happening. So I'm not gonna be in the thing.
And
I'm
Foundry?
just gonna have my character sheet up. Maybe that will help. Yeah.
That works.
Actually, I don't know if that's helping. Yo, what the shit? This.
I'm back.
So,
Didn't realize it left.
You said I was
yeah.
gonna get popcorn.
You didn't miss anything.
No, we just sit here and stare
I had my
awkwardly
headset
at each
on,
other.
Chief.
Oh my! Why is it so bad? What the? Do I?
Who's throwing on purpose?
What is all this? I'm gonna close all these tabs. Save. Go. On. I'm using my mobile hotspot. My mobile hotspot's gotta be better than fucking.
All right.
Fathers, be good to your daughters. What are we waiting on?
Wonder what kind of deep water deep lingo I can learn.
Hello.
Sup?
Okay.
You know what?
I am using my mobile hotspot.
Hmm.
Let's see if this is better. Oh, when I move in to the
Brent
new
believes
house.
in you.
I do. You can do this, Draken. I've seen you carry me through sewers. I've seen you crush a man. I've seen you get a bolt pulled out of you, and you were more annoyed that that happened than you were that it hurt. You can beat the internet.
You planned that fucking speech? What just happened?
He is a
That was
bard. He's a
beautiful.
bard. Okay. All right. Good thing I have. Well,
Look,
no, my thing. Okay. So hopefully we should be good. It's
he,
definitely a lot more consistent right now.
All right.
Okay. I'm still not gonna go in Foundry, so I'll just
Right.
let the imagination roll through.
he. All right. So you guys approach the bank. Like I said before, it's this like magnificent stone building facing southward onto Dozoran Street. The sign beside the awkwardly looking doors reads Calisanter Bank. If you've been here before, you see a security guard out front. This is bank hours, though, that he is opening the doors, people, as you see them walking in.
All
And
right.
you, my man, have a meeting.
Yes, I'm gonna go in.
Okay, so you go up there. It's not the same guy you saw before, but he opens the
Awesome.
door for you. And is it Grant? Bring you with him?
Yeah. Sup?
Yeah.
I act like I own the place. Just all the confidence of someone that just cannot win this fight.
So you, that's funny. So as you enter the bank, you can see this like, again, very like, uh, what's the word? It's this like very like magnificent room. You can see a lot of like teller stalls where people like are talking to bankers, and there appears to be some offices off to the left side, and there's a staircase off to the right as well. And you can see above the office to the left is the name, ba, 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 Baristan, which is El Val del Baristan is the man you're trying to meet.
Yes. Yes. So I go to the. Wait. Do I need to go to the front desk or I just go?
There
in?
is a secretary like in front of those offices.
Oh,
Like
okay.
there's a desk, like, and she lets you back into those spaces.
Okay.
You should walk up, and you can see a half elf is sitting down with a quill, and she's like signing off on some paperwork as you approach.
Yeah. I say, greetings. I'm here for my um appointment with Manager Baristan.
She sees that you approach, and she looks up in paperwork, and she's like, Oh, welcome to Cali's Bank. What's the name?
It is Draken the Torn.
Draken. She starts filing through some paperwork on the desk. She pulls out this notebook, opens it up. She goes, "Oh yeah, he's in there for you right now. Just 1 second. Let me go talk to him, then I'll come back and get you."
You gotcha.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So she gets up and she's like carrying a clipboard and some papers with her little quill, and she walks into there. And she knocks on the door. You hear a man's voice come through, and then she steps inside. And then after a couple minutes, she steps back out. And she's like, "He's right here for you, gentlemen." And she holds the door open, and inside the room, you can see um, a human male, middle age,
Mm,
sitting behind a nice, just massive fucking desk. This overcompensation of a desk.
Hell yeah. Respect.
Uh,
All right. Um, I walk up to the desk. Wait, is it like width? Is it like height long too, or is it just width long?
Height long, height wise, it's just the normal, like a regular desk, but it's just this like
It's just
massive
long.
ornate thing. It has this little section where he can kind of sit towards the center of it, and it kind of comes out around him. It's very
Oh, okay,
long. It's
okay.
a deep desk. There'd
All right.
honestly be enough room for like two people, if not more, to have a full desk to sit against each other. And so he has his side.
Okay.
He has paperwork. He has all this other shit across his desk. He has like scrolls. Behind him is like
Okay.
shelves filled with paperwork and scrolls. And then there's these two chairs, still very fancy ass chairs, sitting in front of the desk.
All right. I walk up and I put my hands out. I'm like, greetings, uh, Manager Baristan. Pleasure to meet you.
I would
Ah,
shake your hand, but I can't get my elbow over the table.
Ah, yes, and this is uh,
yeah, so he's like,
a team member of mine.
as you guys walk in, he is like this ornate dagger, this golden dagger that he is like cutting open a letter with as you all approach, and you see he sits down, he's the letter and the dagger on the table, stands up, reaches across, and he like with a very firm handshake shakes your hand back. He's like, "Well met.
Oh,
How can I help you today?"
oh, I feel the ah, yes. I have been investigating into uh
Yeah. So he's like, "You're
do I have
investigating
your name?
the burn blast, right?"
Yeah, staying
I
in
like your initiative there, son. Not the
on
bad.
Barra Burn Blast.
He's like, "I like your initiative there, son. Nah, not the
Yes.
most normal way I've ever got a meeting set, but you know what? I like your guts."
Oh, thank you.
He's
I
like a
appreciate it.
tad insufferable with the way he's like kind of like, uh-huh.
Wait, can I roll insight on that? On that compliment?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Come on, baby. That is a 14.
The compliment feels real, right?
Okay.
But
All right.
it's it's in the way like it's a little self-serving. Like you can it's like he's saying like, "Ah, I do that and I'm great."
Ah,
That can make
okay.
sense.
So the compliment's real, but it's
You remind me
definitely
of a
to make
young
him
me.
feel good. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. Yes, yes. So I've been through quite a bit, and I've been told that you guys have been doing your own investigations, and I figured it'd be if it would be possible to compare what each other has found.
He goes, "Ah, well, it's typically these kind of things are definitely confidential. I don't know if I'm really should be showing you, our confidential investigation into this. This has to do with our, our money, our insurance claim with this family."
Oh, I figured, but I figured you want to uh hold on, how do I say this?
You have like
Oh,
if you have new evidence to show, maybe we can talk.
oh,
Now, like, dude, or sorry, Draken, we're like pseudo official, right? Like we.
well, it's kind of trying to be. I mean, guards asked me to, said that I could, anyways.
Right, right.
So
Okay, like just so I'm not talking out of my ass, you know.
yeah, yes,
So
yeah, yeah.
well, you see, we're actually here because the guard has sent us out on this quest. So we are working with their authority, not like to do a whole lot, but to pursue this, and it would really mean a lot for the local group and even your own what's the word? Reputation to help with this.
I agree with my compatriot here.
Mm.
In the event that um that this goes or this investigation um provides nothing but facts, then it will not only help uh solve this the burn blast's issues, but also gain a reputation of how accurate and superior the investigation of the bank is compared to other banks around.
Roll me a persuasion.
Ooh.
Who?
Whoever wants to.
I get a +4. Is this with help?
Uh
The help I'm counting it into the DC.
Okay.
oh, okay. I think because Grint started off, I'm gonna let Grint take it.
Cool, cool. I got a 23.
Fuck me. So as you talk about like the fact that you were sent from the guards, you can see like a hesitation at first, like he's gonna ask for a badge. But you start
Oh,
talking more
well,
is like just getting this like about just getting this done. So he's not going to, you've passed it. And he's
Okay.
like, okay, what do you want to know? What are your questions? You wanna know what we have?
Um, have you guys come to a conclusion? Is there do you have a couple of headways or leads that lead in certain directions? As I do have my own, as I pull out my notepad.
Here's the thing. And this is he makes sure his door shut and he's like, it's terrible to say this, but we are pretty certain that this was a self-lit fire.
On
We
what basis? On what basis, Sir
Don't.
Barstone?
so the insurance claim is not the only uh, business that we have with the burn blasts. Dane Burnblast has a sizable loan from us that he's been trying to pay back, and he's been really missing on payments. So he was getting ready to kind of default on his loan, and was going to lose a lot of stuff. And it just seems like potentially his business, and it just seems very suspiciously timed that he should have it burned to the ground and get an insurance payment that would solve that issue. And so we hear that, and then there's only been like vague reports from himself, and then just like people saying they might have seen someone else leaving that night. And so there's just too many inconclusive threads here to start going out willy nilly paying a large insurance settlement.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
like, have you
I
looked into
understand.
who ran?
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, you know that witnesses indicate there was someone fleeing the scene. Have you investigated?
We've investigated, and the only person who for sure saw someone was Mr. Dane. The people who were first on the scene, Imbrink and he looks at his names. People, and by him I mean me. I don't know the names. Imbrick and
Yeah,
Ali, what's her name?
Avi.
Avi. Imbrick and Avi of the fr- fr- armory blacksmith were first on the scene, and they saw no one but the Imbricks. Imbricks, fuck me, dude. I'm dying.
but
The
mm,
burn blasts. God, too many
if it
names.
was such a fire, it'd be pretty chaotic, no? So while their focus is focused on the fire,
The
they
fire
probably
elemental humanoid. he kind of gives you like a fucking a look. He's kind of a shithead. He's very like confident in that, despite the fact that you make a good point.
Yes, because we're all humanoids, right? We make mistakes. We're all people, and we all focus
Well,
on
speaking
particular
kind of
things.
like
We
this is what he
tunnel
said.
vision, so it's not of something to dismiss right away. Uh,
Well, dismissal isn't the point here. It's there is no proof. The only thing that we know right now is the timing, and that he says he saw someone else, but he says to himself that it would be so hard to burn down that furnace. He's been doing it forever. If anyone could do it, it'd be him. And you know what? Maybe it's not him, but the investigation is inconclusive. The timing's too specific. And I take it from your line of questioning that he didn't mention his loans to you, did he?
I figured he was citing something, but honestly, loans is not too out of my range that I was considering. Uh, but have you looked into Mr. Dane's relationships with uh, the people around him, his businesses, or who he gets his materials with? Was there
The
any change there?
Havishambles?
The
Hey,
His business with
Havishambles
the
are great.
Havishambles is that he sometimes like he works with them to like trade off materials and that kind of stuff.
Hey,
Um
two.
yes.
I just remembered that I made something on my stream that you would really enjoy. I
Ooh,
made I made it to where you can redeem channel points to play sound clips now, and I have Terry's clip of him saying "God damn."
hell yeah, hell yeah. Got it. Got it. Uh,
he's like and then yes, there is reports that he's changed vendors, but I really just don't think that someone supplying sand is gonna be doing this kind of thing. And he seems
Well,
very cocky the way
ah,
he's saying that.
like
uh,
the like legitimately cocky, or like is he lying to us?
He's being cocky in the way that like he's being dismissive.
right.
If that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but like that's what I would do if I didn't want you to question what I'm saying.
Oh, insight me.
Oh. While he's doing the insight, I want to ask Mr. Barstand. Um, you
I got a
know,
20, not
while
that.
did he say that the fire elemental would be the only person that could cause such a fire for something so durable with flames? Did
He
he?
didn't say that. Um, but when he was talking about like the furnace there, and burn blast own words is a very like hardy thing. It would be really
Mm,
hard to cause it to like overheat and for the flame to spill out. Because like you can see when you did your investigation, you saw that like some of the stone towards the inside of it was like melted. It was
mm,
so hot, and you
yeah,
found traces of
yeah.
spark
So
powder. What's it called? Right? What do I call it?
yeah, you
Yeah, that
called
sounds
it.
right.
Yeah, you called it spark powder on them.
It's,
Yep.
yeah, and there's like traces like of that everywhere. Um, yeah, that's what I said.
Um,
All right, but I got
uh,
a 20, not nat.
On what? On the inside?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. And you're looking the inside for what? When I say he's like being cocky.
yeah.
Okay.
Like he's not trying to throw us off. Is he legitimately believe this?
It feels like he thinks he's got this in the bag.
okay.
Okay,
Like this
okay.
guy, they're gonna get him on his loan, and they're gonna get him on his like he's not getting insurance, and he might potentially like lose all of his stuff to them. It,
um, let's see. Are you aware of spark powder being found in the furnace?
uh, no.
While while I was there at the scene, I was able to collect that spark powder was used on the furnace. Something that is not normally used, right? In Burn Blast's business, right? You wouldn't use
Spark
spark.
powder is one of the things that he was getting from the vendors, where he was getting
It
materials from.
was.
And it is something that he gets, but typically he doesn't get it in big amounts because he uses it kind of to adjust the temperature of the forge when he needs to. Like if he needs a little bit more heat, he'll spark powder for a little bit, but like a micro amount.
There was a there was quite a depression inside of the furnace. After further investigation, there was powder that I have concluded that is spark powder. So it seems that a chunk of spark powder was placed inside of the furnace beforehand. But during the processes of uh, burning or glass burning, right? Glass blowing, um, he uses very particular amounts, specific rotations and turns. Um, and then at the end of the night, he lets the furnace die out. So it wouldn't be on him to think he would put a depression of spark powder in his own furnace when he puts it out every night or lets it die out every night. And why would he risk his own wife in there as well? I haven't even gotten to the fun part either, so I figured I'd just let you say something, manager.
I've seen this man work before, and he always gets his case. So make sure that you're riding the right horse when this goes out of town.
You have his attention.
Okay.
He leans forward, hands together like this, just
Ooh.
like, please continue.
All right. All right. All right. So as I was making my first thing I did was to
Don't
this
fucking
scene.
wink at me like that.
First I did the scene, and then I figured the next best thing is see who has grudges against Mr. Brimblast. So I met with his new supplier, who seems to be very ecstatic that his new startup is taking off. But then I went to go visit his old. Um,
Dominic, all I'm saying is use the sound clips when me and Alex are playing Hunt, and I'll hate you.
his old supplier, and they were brothers. It seems like, or partners, but they did not seem very enthusiastic of the supplier chain. But business rolls back and forth all the time in such a big city like this. So even though they were mad, um, I didn't think at first that they would have done it. They were just mad. But then I got whiffs of spark powder on them. And now, as a procurer of sand, right? They procure sand for, or they did, right? The
Mhm.
Chaucer guy. They would need supplements amount of spark powder to excavate perfectly good sand for Mr. Burnblast. But that was only uh, one of my theories because on the way to the bank, a few days ago,
Yeah.
um, it seems I have caught the interest of a particular group of people as I was making way to the bank to hopefully schedule an appointment with you. Um,
Yeah, they shot him.
yes, spoiler alert, they shot me. They they confronted me, clearly stating, "Oh, you like to ask questions, don't you?" and so I had to make particular maneuvers to escape them. Here's the wound on my back. Didn't really feel any pain, but it's there. Um, and I got a good look at one of their markings on their body, and it looks to be of the Zentarum. So I think the Chaucer group has some backing with the Zentarum, and I'm sure the Zentarum doesn't like it when they lose partners. So I think there's something bigger here at play.
Is this
Manager
guy like
Barstow.
reacted, or is this just new information to him?
At this point, as you're talking, he's kind of just he's listening. You see him like kind of go into serious mode in this, and he's listening very intently. And as you keep talking, he has a hand down to his desk, and he's scribbling notes as you're talking.
Can I
And go ahead.
can I do a perception if I see any markings of Zentarum in his office or on him?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
um, I also want to ask: is this like one of those offices where you like the windows are closed, so it's private kind of deal?
Yes.
All right, cool. So then, follow up question:
I got 24.
Can I like? Let me find my. Oh, this is the bullshit. You got what? The 24?
I got 24 on my perception.
Nice. Let me say my thing because this might add on to what you get. Um, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make a mirror over the guy's shoulder so we can see what he's writing.
Beautiful. So you see him scribbling what is essentially shorthand, or anything you've been telling him. Um, and as you look around the room for anything Zentarum oriented. Um, ba, 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 ba.
God, 24, that's a nice roll.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I literally just revealed, like, if I'm name dropping somebody, I gotta know if there's connections there. Because if Zentarum has backing, I'm assuming if they can just jump me in the alleyway and they know about it,
Yeah.
they gotta have eyes or ears elsewhere as well.
See, my
So
thing is like I'm watching this guy super hard because I'm looking for an excuse to say he's in bed with them. I
I
wanted anything.
always
um,
gotta consider that outcome.
on the
Yeah.
desk
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
with the mirror, you do not see any markings to symbolize like Zentarum, not on him or around the room. What you do see is him making the shorthand on the desk, and then
Mm,
you see a couple of documents he has out in the open.
okay.
One of which looks like a standard loan document. Seems like for businesses, but it's like a large loan.
Hmm.
You also see that they're financing a caravan slash sea shipment to a neighboring city, hiring guards as a contract for that, and then you see as well there's a property auction for one of the buildings in the east part of the alleyway in Trollskull Alley. Looking at the notes he's writing, it looks like he's just writing shorthand. You don't see anything crazy about that. Regarding the loan document, you see it's a loan of 1,000. Where'd it go? It's a Where'd it go? Here we go. A loan for 1,000 gold pieces. And as you're like just looking at that, really you get a chance to really get into it. You catch
Okay.
this piece. Um, that says something about like if you
Yo,
default
Derek,
on
thank you so much for the raid, man. Appreciate it.
what a hero,
What a hero.
you see a
Oh,
line in the contract about that if you default on the loan, not only do you lose ownership of the property, but there is also indentured servitude if you default on more than half of the value of the loan.
Is
So,
that legal here?
yeah,
that's
Okay,
nice.
I like legitimately double checking because if I've caught him in some bullshit that they didn't know about, we had him.
indentured servitude is a legal thing here.
Yeah, yeah. I do want to point out I can now start counterfeiting these kinds of documents. I have a class feature.
Mm-hmm. I hate that.
Yeah. Started
So
writing
he
out loan
finishes that,
documents.
and he's like, "Gentlemen, if that's all the information you guys have, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it short today. But you have given us a lot to think about and a lot more to investigate, and for that, I thank you." And he stands up and goes to shake your hand.
I shake back, and then I say, I look forward um, to working with you and sharing information in the future. And I want to mention um, his head of security, Cedric, is a very respectable, responsible head of security.
Oh man.
Cedric, you say, huh?
Correct.
You see him jot another scribble down on the side of his paper.
All right.
Said you're gonna get some.
Yeah. He hope he gets a raise or something. And then maybe that
Something.
follow ups with oh man, that Draken guy, he's really helped us out. Maybe I should
Yeah.
look into his clan, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Are you guys so you guys leaving there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a passenger in this ride.
I after that, so it's kind of hard for me to investigate any further. Well, actually,
All on the way out, you can see the burn blasts are outside of
yes.
their business, and they're like picking through the stuff, trying to clean up.
I want I actually want to talk to Dane if I can.
Yeah. As you
Right.
guys walking by, you can see him in there, and you can approach him if you'd like.
All right. I want to approach him, kind of come up to him and be like, Mr. Brimblast, uh, I've come with more information, not necessarily enough um, to figure things out to particularly help your situation. But I have more questions if you don't mind answering.
Roll an insight.
Insight.
Can I also roll?
Yes.
Cool.
And this time I have my fellow compatriot here. His name is Grant.
Hi. Yep, I'm Grint.
Oh fuck. That's damn. That's a 5, brother.
um, I get a +2. I got a 22.
God
Damn.
damn.
That means I
Complete
rolled a nat
opposite.
20.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
Oh my god, yeah, nat 20,
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
God damn.
The one time Grint's ever noticed something in his life.
Honestly.
Huh?
All right.
Oh, Grant. Please share me your wisdom.
So, as you're saying, like you have more information regarding the thing, and you have questions, and it's not necessarily good news. This dude looks nervous as all hell. You can like maybe if you didn't roll a nat 20, you wouldn't notice it. You can like see the beads of sweat start to form on his face. Um, as he like asks, like, "Honey, why don't you go upstairs and see what we can get from up there? Maybe we missed something." Okay, she like goes up there. She's doing better from when you seen her the first time.
Good.
She's not in that shock anymore,
Okay.
as much. But she goes on what's left of upstairs, and you guys are left alone downstairs with Dane.
So I guess it's like, so
Uh,
Dane, Draken,
uh,
he looks awful nervous. Does
Dane, uh, listen here, Mr. Windblast.
Mr. Bird
I,
Blast?
the information I've gathered does not uh does not put you as the perpetrator of this arson. But
Oh,
I do have more questions. Um,
you see relief and then like worry come back into his eyes. Yeah, of course. Anything I can do to help.
so I've already talked with the bank. We shared information, and I
His eyes go
I
wide.
I understood that you were not telling me the whole truth, um, and that um, you had a loan with the bank and you were missing payments. But that is not outside of my realm of conclusions as to what you were hiding. But I've come with something more peculiar. Now, how is your relationship with Joseph Chaucer and his sand business and any dealings, relationships with Chaucer and anything you've noticed from Chaucer that's outside of
Johnson being the original guy he was
yeah,
with.
yeah, I have it as Joseph Chaucer is the old, and then Aradani's the new guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. Okay, I
Yes.
have those notes as well. I just don't remember where I put them.
No,
So
you're
this is good.
good. You're good.
Um, he's like he was always stern. Like he had good prices until it wasn't. He was great at the start, and then it just got worse. And then he just well, I didn't want to say this, but like there were some. He said some things about when we're going to leave, but I mean, he was just mad. He's just a businessman. I get it. I don't think he would
What?
actually. You don't think he'd actually like? Do you think he tried to do this?
What did he say?
He just told me he would make me pay, and then like, but you can't back out on him. Like, and I thought he was just like speaking the business stuff. Make an insight check.
Uh,
Oh,
I'm so bad at insight.
both of us, or
Yep,
just okay?
Okay, thank God.
Nat
Because I
20,
got a
baby.
5.
Nat 20.
he is leading with those responses.
He's
Like
leading.
he's like you don't think he could have something to do with it, do you? Like that is he's just trying to fucking aim you his way.
Grant's just kind of like nodding, like, yeah, I mean, that's possible. Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, because like there was the guy who like left. You think he could have been one of his?
The guy, yeah, like, what I'm
Mr.
thinking about, like,
Brimblast. Mr. Brimblast, Grint.
yeah,
I understand what I've been telling you, but do not jump to conclusions. If
you're right. You're
Do not
right.
jump to
Sorry, I get ahead
conclusions.
of myself. I'm just,
Now, I have further information or further questioning. Are you aware of any backings with Mr. Chauncey?
Any
Other,
backings?
as in any groups particularly backing you, or if he's under a particular group? I figured this would be something you should
He
know, or you
says
would know because you have business with him.
no, no, but he wasn't the type of man that you really asked a lot of questions. He seemed to be a very private man, and his and his compatriots didn't exactly give off the vibe of story time.
so, hmm.
Okay, okay.
So,
Uh, How do I want
Are you getting something, Draken? Cause
to?
I'm all over the place with this guy.
Can
Get you some
I
water. Be right back.
can I do a perception check on him? Anything Zentarum wise?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Here you
are
go.
we gonna name drop Centaurum?
No, I have not named dropped Zentarum.
All right.
I want to find. I only name dropped it with the bank manager because we were in a private location.
Yeah.
Where's that perception?
So 19 plus 5 plus 2, 26.
Oh,
Jeez.
So if
you
you
don't
want to
see
see,
anything Zentarum on this man.
okay.
He
So,
looks like a man who's out. We works with his hands, but he does not look like a fighter.
okay. So maybe
So
he's in over his head. So okay.
I
So
I I
go ahead,
I
Grant.
I
What do you want to say?
guess I wanna ask. I noticed at the start of our conversation, at this point, Grant like looks down, starts rubbing palm of his hand. Goes, you seemed really nervous when questions started to come up again, and you sent your wife off. And I look up and meet his eyes. I'm like, does she know about the indentured service that she's about to fall into? Is she aware of what this is gonna do? Because we're trying to help you out, but if you're hiding anything, it's not gonna happen. You're going to be sold to someone.
You can see Draken like perk up as like as in like he's proud.
Persuasion with advantage.
My man. Come on.
I don't remember the formula for. Oh no. Ah, 14.
Um,
That's one of my good ones too. That's
I was just thinking.
Roll an investigation check, both of you.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Do I get any bonuses? No. I wish I did. Fuck. That's a 4. Why is it letting out 2?
This is secondary to the thing he did, so it may not ruin everything.
Okay.
Grant, what you got? Travis?
Um, Travis?
He's
My
still in
friend?
Discord.
Right?
Travis.
Oh no. Your test for-
There goes Starlink. Yeah, Dominic said you can't go AWOL right now. Draken needs you.
Yeah. You made it such a good art. Good.
God, yeah. What
That
a
was so
moment to
good.
like. What a moment
No.
to not.
I'm gonna run a quick 1 minute ad break while we wait for him to come back.
All right.
I'll go watch Amaranth for a minute.
Wow, taking away from my stream time, Chief. What the hell?
No.
Our boy, what a moment to get drugged away. Drugged?
No.
He didn't get drugged.
Dragged.
Drag. Oh, yep, there he went.
He got drugged, dude.
No. Wow. How dare Mr. A say, look at all these nerds.
Oh, right.
But that guy sniffs my farts for fun. Oh my god, I can be Brian tomorrow. I forgot I had this.
Ah,
Hey,
Brent? Oh
There he
man,
is.
you're alive. Oh,
yeah,
he
my stuff
lives.
just like pooed its pants really hard for a minute there.
I'm
I
glad
like
you're
how you said.
alive.
I don't like how you said
You
food.
you like dropped such a good response, like RP, and then
You
you like disappeared.
literally
Like no.
came back right when the ad ended. Goaded. Let's go. Roll your dice,
Oh,
Travis.
Oh,
Wait, what dice?
investigation, sir.
With advantage. Wasn't it with advantage?
No.
No, I rolled already.
I
What'd you
tried.
get?
what was
Uh,
your
it was totaled.
investigation?
I think it totaled 14.
Well, that was your
I know
persuasion,
this.
right?
Don't lie to me.
You rolled. You got a 14 for the persuasion.
Persuasion.
You need to
But
roll
now rolling
separately an investigation.
invest.
All right. Why is it not want to? Why does it still think I'm in the game?
That's a good question.
I can't connect to the game again. I'm gonna roll on this. All right. What am I rolling?
Investigation.
All right. Is it advantage or is it just investigation?
Just investigations.
Oh, it's so bad. It's
Oh
a
no.
6. I'm good at the
Oh,
words part.
oh,
I have all the evidence. I'm bad at this part, guys. I'm sorry.
oh.
Oof.
Well, I was supposed to be good at investigations. I have proficiency in them.
Oof indeed.
Oh, there we go. Now I can join. Yeah, I'm good at getting people to say things. All right, Zoop. I tried to help.
Sad.
What else? Wait, what's your investigation?
So it
uh,
was
Your
low as all
normal.
hell.
yeah, it's.
Oh
I rolled a
shit.
4. I get +2.
Fuck.
So
Dice.
Yeah, RNG
your
man. Good sometimes,
persuasion,
bad
Ugh.
sometimes.
your persuasion roll.
Hmm.
Your persuasion roll gives
Again.
you this that I'm gonna say.
All right.
So you talk about his wife, and yeah, so she knows about it. And he's like, "Please keep your voice down. Please keep your voice down." She doesn't. He looks around. He's like, "She doesn't know about the full extent of how much money we owe the bank, or the full extent of the contract they made us sign, made me sign. Please,
Mm,
please don't say anything to her."
well, I mean, she's going to find out eventually if we don't get more information. What do we, Draken? Do we have anything else we can follow up on?
What kind of men are you?
Well, I'm not a man, I'm a gnome, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm not called
Good
tall
one.
often.
Good one. Good one,
Um,
Drake.
Eh,
Mr. Burnblast. Mr. Burnblast. I I would say the people you have potentially pissed off have a lot more power and bank than you think. Probably more so than the bank. Um, and on my way to the bank a couple days ago, and I turn around and I showed him my shoulder. In the alleyway, I got jumped two guards or two individuals. One of them was named Polly, and they came after me for asking too many questions. After uh, getting into a conflict with them, I have determined the group that you have potentially pissed off for backing out of the business ship with Chaucer. And if you don't provide, if you cannot provide everything that you can, this will not end well than what your contract that you have signed. And I know this for a fact.
Persuasion.
Ooh. Okay. All right. 20, dirty 20.
Nice.
He looks down at the ground, he puts his hands on his face, and he looks upstairs where his wife is. And he's back to you. He's like, I'll tell you the truth. And
You
he goes,
say I
there
tell you the
was,
truth,
I'll tell you the truth.
and you had a big
There
old grin in the
was,
camera.
he goes, there was a man who came here that night. And I didn't just see him leaving. And like, he has like some burn marks on him, right? From when he was like, I guess, like getting out, whatever. But you
Mhm.
can see like he very clearly shows like the on his neck is like a bruise. And he lifts up his beard. And you can see like there's the hand print like on his neck, or there's
Jeez.
someone had choked him.
Sweet
He
kid.
goes,
Good.
it wasn't just a visit. It was, I think, someone associated. I didn't realize who backed him, but someone with Chaucer saying that you don't just get to back out of deals with them, and that we were going to pay, and that everything I had built was going to go up in flames. So I had an idea that would solve all my problems. And
So
they
did you,
said they'd be back, and I didn't want them to. I didn't want to live in fear, or I didn't want to tell my wife, and I didn't want it to just happen at some inopportune moment. And I knew how they would do it, so I did it myself. But I did it after I knew I got my wife out. And so once he left, I made quick arrangements to get my wife and just some essentials out as I lit the blaze myself. He goes, I'm so sorry. Please, you can't tell the bank and you can't tell her. They'll take
I,
everything. They'll take
I,
everything from us. And they
I,
were going to do it. I didn't. He looks like he's like breaking down. He's
I
like,
want
they were
to,
gonna kill my family.
I,
I didn't have a choice.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
I want to put my hand on his shoulders, and then kind of put my other hand like on his like, so my left hand on his shoulder, and then my right hand to kind of hold his right arm, so like he kind of stops trembling. Um, and then I want to say,
He looks up with you as you're whatever you have to say, like, and I want to like verbalize the whole like the moment, this moment. You have his whole world in your hands right now.
all right.
There's a
Continue.
So,
song about that.
so I want to say, I first want to say Dane. So not Mr. Burnblast anymore, Dane, right? First name
Mhm.
basis type thing. First name basis. Um, I want to say, Dane, thank you for coming forward with this information. I have no intentions of revealing this information to anyone at this time.
At this point, Grint's nodding proudly. Yeah, fuck
Uh,
the man.
um, and I understand the duress that you were under, and you thought that this was the best course of action to protect what you have left. But we don't really know each other. I've only interacted with you with a few times. But judging from my experience with family, is that we don't hide things. We don't bury burdens by ourselves. I think this is a side piece, but you should, I believe, happy marriages come from telling their partners everything, even at their most vulnerable. But aside from that, who was the individual? What did he look like that held you at neck point? Because it was someone else, right? It wasn't Chaucer. He was with
I
Chaucer, right?
lost connection for like probably fucking
No.
10 seconds. You're asking what did the individual look like who choked him out?
Yeah, because he was with Chaucer, right? It
He
wasn't Chaucer.
describes Polly.
We can go kick these dudes' ass.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
you can kick their ass.
okay,
I'll cheer you on.
okay. Paulie, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't know the dude's name, but he describes Polly like
That
fucking verbatim the way you met that motherfucker.
that I see. Um, thank you, Dane. Um, I will continue to look into this further. Because it seems I have an appointment with an old friend coming soon. Um, for you and your family, I suggest hide nothing from each other because, from what I've known, the wife has a lot of good ideas. Um, so do not take up solutions on your own.
I can
I do
speak
not
from experience. Listen to your wife. It goes way better.
see even what Grit
It
says.
goes.
Um,
I just
so
haunted look off in the distance.
so I got my work cut out for me, and you do as well. Uh, thank you again, Dane.
He, as you're like about to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, as you're going to leave, he like reaches his hand out. And he goes, "Wait, are you going to? Are you going to report what I've told you to the bank?"
I s- I I look. I mean, Dane, you heard what I said. So no, no, I don't tend to go against with what I said.
Okay.
And I say, come on, Grint. Then we leave.
Look at you, man. Really
Okay.
take after me, huh? Keeping the truth from authorities to help someone.
Uh, I said, not now. So we're away from Dane, right?
Yeah,
So I
you
was like,
can at this point, like you
yeah.
could
So I
have
was like,
left and you can make your way back to Troll Skull if
I
you want
will
to.
report what's necessary, but it's not necessary to report that information now. Because it seems, because there's a lot of cases where duress happens. At least where I'm from, where if you're under duress, making such doing such actions, depending on the severity, uh, could be pardoned. I don't know how it works here particularly. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I've never understood the jargon they tell me at court.
so uh, I hope with a lot of convincing conversation and facts, uh, even though what Dan has told us that when the truth does come to light, um, his actions for the best would be pardoned, but the worst, hopefully, just work to pay back and no indentured servitude. Not that indentured servitude is a bad thing. It depends on context, culture, things like that.
It
Um,
really depends on where they send you.
that's true, and I worry that the Zentarum is the one that they would be indentured to, um, with their
That's
considerable
entirely
backing.
possible considering they have,
But
a vendetta.
the person that Dane described is one of the guys. Uh, is one of the two that came after me, and I intend to resolve the conflict. And so my like fancy hairstyle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually kind of like um undo the fancy hairstyle and kind of get serious, get my hair up in like a Viking French braid with a bun. No,
Alright.
not with a bun, with like it's no. Kind of like what I do sometimes with my hair.
You're putting your hair in battle mode.
Yeah, pretty much. And I said, "Let's go, Grant.
Alright.
We need some information gathering now. We
Let me
have
brief
a person to hunt."
fancy hair down. I like the idea. Grint does the same thing, just a lot simpler. It's just a comb through his hair where it all poofs back up into an Albert Einstein looking mane before he pulls it into like a ponytail. It's like, okay, ready.
So I want to make my way to the yawning portal.
Go. Um, what are you trying to do right now?
Um, so I figured if you guys are doing the times, if I just figured recruiting my family members to go hunt some Zentaro.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what do you all what's about to happen here is a 10-day time skip. So what do you guys want to do with your time during that time? Two's made a thing there. Um, so if you guys like have specific things you want to do, we can do that and we'll make some rolls for it. If you are looking to just focus on the renovations of the Troll Skull Manor, you can help with that. Potentially make it cheaper, get some money back, kind of thing. Um, what are you all thinking about to do here?
I want to go ghost hunting.
Oh, I do want to make a point to mention as you are walking back to Troll Skull. Um, like always, you see the ever acrobatic apple bottom Jean siblings outside with their flute, little like stringed instrument. They're doing flips and shit. And there's like
Wait,
children watching and laughing.
okay, give me. All right, so I have a question. What time of day did the fire happen? Was it like nighttime?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like these guys just sit here down at the end of the road. Have they seen anything
they sit right.
in here, right? And
Yeah,
it's over here. Unless he comes out here, I guess. Yeah. I guess this is like an alley, isn't it? That would make sense. Yeah. I of course tip.
As always,
Having
yeah.
yeah, and having performers around is always a good thing.
As you do, the one playing the little flute, she does like the Zelda noise whenever you like get coins.
Nice.
Uh, and like two of the siblings who they do cartwheels, kind of like when jets pass each other, they do cartwheels like that, and they're waving as they like come back up.
I'm just so impressed every time. You guys are true masters of your craft. Jeez.
Okay, so two, you're trying to get some information, and you're trying to get like a fucking raid on these people, right?
Yeah, Paulie.
Got it. Paulie's gonna pay.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Paulie wanna hurt me.
Does he though?
Probably not, but what else do you want to do?
Michael?
What happened? I'm sorry.
Mr.
What
Something
would the
Stuff.
rest of us like to do during the time skip, Seth Woodtalon?
I would like to go get a suit made and return the suit that we borrowed.
I would
Getting
like
some
to do that
fancy
with
duds.
Seth as well.
Oh, what price did I fucking give you all for that? Okay, we will. Where's it at? DM resources. So blah blah da, 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 da. Uh, I'll have to find the. Did I write down the deal we did? How is it?
I don't remember, Chief.
TLDR. Yes, you can do that.
I thought we
Well,
paid up
you
front.
paid money for now. Get the rental suits, and that the stipulation was that you return them, and then later on, you can count the rental suit as a down payment on the actual thing, the customized, true troll skull tailor suit.
I think they're out of my price range. I
I
just gonna
think me
say.
and Seth were looking that they make a few modifications, though. You know, like a couple capes and masks, and maybe a utility belt.
And a utility belt.
Make it all black, you know?
Maybe a bat, like
No, I
Just
was
put
I was
a
wanting
bat on
more
it.
No
mine to
bet.
be I was wanting mine to be more or less like a trench coat with the flaps turned upwards and like a
how much did you all
masquerade
pay?
mask. Shit, bro, I don't remember.
Did we get paid?
You all paid, I think, 5 gold a piece. Get these things, did you not? Like to
Oh,
rent them.
I have fancy clothes
Was
already.
that
It's all I have.
There way to see your history with gold?
No.
Pretty sure you still owe 20 gold. I'll say it's 15. Because a fine clothes, well, I'll say it's this. I would say you owe 12 gold to get the full suits. Because fine clothes are 15 gold pieces. You guys did some deals with them, which gets it down to about 12 gold a pop. You paid about half to get rental suits, and that he would get you the real thing afterwards, and you can have some special requests as well for free. So if you want masks, you can have them.
fuck?
Sounds good.
Okay. So you want to do that, and do you want to just like generally be chilling, like overseeing, kind of helping the tavern repairs and shit? Like, what are you thinking?
Us?
Yeah.
No, we want to get our suits made and fight crime.
All right, we're gonna.
Investigate
Your
corruption.
downtime activity is to pick
Quote
fights with
unquote.
criminals.
Yes, quote unquote, investigate corruption,
Okay,
aka fight crime.
I owe the two of you a mini session to stop crime.
Hell yeah.
We'll have you do that. So we'll see if you can get that.
Alright.
We will have the results of that be kind of like obscured right now. And we'll come back around. I'll make it. I know how to make it work. But we'll say that you all had gone out and do that, and we can get more into that next session. Um. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Grant, what do you think you're trying to do?
I'm gonna look for that ghost alley. You know, the one that's like get the answer to a question kind of deal.
Yes. Okay. You're looking for that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you want to spend your time on. Okay.
Yeah, start perusing the crowds, the peoples, just all
Uh,
over the place trying to find out where this is.
you guys should Discord message me what you want from your time skip, and then we will do the other side of the time skip right now, and then next session I'll have, and before next session or starting of next session, I will have more information regarding what happened for you all during that time skip, if it's not already obvious.
Works for me.
Sounds good.
Alright, easy. I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So here's what we're about to do. First off, I'm gonna show you all what the tab. We're gonna pick up 10 days from now and make them back at this place. The current status of this place is that your place is furnished and it is repaired and livable.
Hell yeah.
Also have a supply of ale and the sort to open it up as a tavern if you would like. On the bottom floor, you have a couple barrels to get you going. Enough for a 10-day. Um, and I want to show you all what the place looks like. You do not have any employees right now. Um, so your first 10-day will not cost you extra stuff. If you were to hire employees, it would come out of some of that deposit you all made. Starting the next 10-day, there is a system in which case how much money your tavern costs to upkeep versus how much money you make. And
So
I'll
like
get into that here in a little bit too.
we are open now.
If you would like to be open, you can be open. Right now, it's just your property, and you have the rights to open as a tavern. Like you technically are legally a tavern if you want to be.
Well, I'm asking because we promised a lot of people free beer.
Mhm. Yeah. So if that's something you guys would do, you have it. You have the resources, all the stuff right now, and I'm going to start showing you all real quick some images, some places of your all stuff.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Two.
Michael, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Roll
Where
me
did you come up with this?
an investigation check.
Investigation check. All right. Come on, don't fail me, dice. Oh my. 4.
All right, never mind.
I never find Polly.
No, he's
They,
gone.
the
He never
dwarf
even
get
existed.
the dwarf gets into indentured servitude. It's over. The building gets replaced by Zentarum. Back to business. That's
Just to
how it
show you
ends.
all, I have versions of the map that are just fixed up. So if you guys decide you want to change the way this place looks, I have versions that are just fixed without furniture.
I
for
mean, if
now,
all else
here
fails,
is.
we can like smuggle them out of town and help them dodge the taxes.
Can you all see this?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can.
sir.
This is the ground floor.
Pog.
I dig
Girl's
it.
place.
Oh,
So you've
snap.
got back here is like a kitchen area and towards the south part. You have a bar. It's open. You got that. You have tables everywhere. Your fireplace is fixed up. The wood's better. The windows are better. The door isn't creaky after you fixed it before, among other things. That's the ground floor. Here is the second floor. You still have a main den area in the second floor, as well as a bedroom, couple of beds over here. You have a huge lounge on the top left with that room with all the windows in all corners. You have another bedroom down here with some chests, as well as closets for this main area, as well as another bedroom with more closets. Um, Going up to the third floor, you guys have my grid that I left on the screen never took off.
Hey, dude, we have a bath. Look how fancy we
Oh.
are.
He had a bath in that one room there. It looks out of the window. Out to a balcony. That's not very safe. I think the balcony is the floor below that technically, so this is not you're not within danger. Another room over here, a giant bedroom, looks like a master suite. Another big den area here in the center, more closet space. Another bedroom down to the south, another bedroom down to the bottom right. And then going up to the attic, you have a couple more rooms. You have a bit more of a simple bedroom in the top right. You have looks like a study in the bottom right. Another set of beds in a bedroom to low, and then you have a bigger storage room in the left, along with another closet. Looking at the basement, it is empty for whatever you guys want to store down there.
Cool.
You boys already know what I'm putting
Um,
down there.
Do me a
I'm
This
favor,
mean,
is
whatever that weird stuff
everyone but
we found last
two,
time.
roll me an investigation.
All right.
I rolled a fucking 2, dog. This is why I don't roll on D&D Beyond. Damn it.
Uh,
you guys should have rolled
I
on
got a
DD.
20.
I rolled in real life and got a 2.
I got a 3.
Seth, you got a 20?
Yeah, got a 20.
Seth's got
So
this.
the basement looks massively different now. They cleaned up that pentagram praying circle that was there on the floor before. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
I mean, I do. I don't know what
I
it
do.
is.
Yeah,
And
the one you
Dario
prayed
assures
in.
me it is healthy.
yeah. You just try to,
780 units.
yeah, but as you're like kind of putting your hands along the wall, and now the walls are clean, your finger like slips in to the wall as you're walking. Like you don't hurt yourself, but like into this brick. And as you like pull your finger back out, you can see that like in this brick, kind of like right in the center of it, is this weird little hole. It is like a little circle, and then there's a little bit of a slit, like the tiniest bit going down, and it goes pretty deep into the brick.
Guys,
Wait,
what
what
is
is
this?
this? Is this what is
Great,
is this a keyhole?
Something like
What is
this.
this? What's
great, you know keys. What is this?
I do know keys.
This
Can
is
I
the kind
just
of hole in the
punch through
wall.
the
See
wall?
that?
Can I just punch through the hole in the wall?
You can try to.
Wait,
I'm gonna try and punch through the hole in the wall.
I dive out of the way.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm
He
rolling.
cocks that fist back. I'm out. Also going to.
A strength check.
Uh, yes.
21.
What is Mark of Scry? Oh, never mind. I remember. I'm helping to look for people.
Pulls back, raises his fist, and he just brings it with his full might, and you hear boom as it hits the brick wall. It does not break. but there is a resounding sound.
I
Almost
punch it
as
again.
if the wall is hollow.
I punch it again.
Like
Dario,
we
stop.
could leave the door on and then still have a room.
I'm with Grant.
Has anyone found a key? Do we have a key? Wait, Seth, put your tiny crab in there.
I wonder who has a key.
He's upstairs.
I don't. Oh, well, shit. My mask doesn't fit in that.
Can I call out to Liff right now? Liff, are you
I
Who
around?
wonder
does
who
have a
has a
key?
key.
I don't know. Do they want to say they have a key?
I assume 2 walks down here after
I
smacking the wall.
I got like. Well, shit. I don't want to
Wait,
break the door. I have a
am I even
crowbar.
here?
What?
You're all down there.
Oh. Oh, I thought I was
Yeah.
going the yawning portal.
You did that during the break,
Oh,
and we're gonna pick back up with that. What happened there? And we'll go through that.
okay. I have a key. I pull out the key.
Oh,
He pulls out this rusty, gross fucking key.
Can I punch the key into the wall?
No, this is my
No.
key. I'll just put it in the hole and turn it like a normal person. I do that. I put my key in the hole and I turn it.
does it work?
As you stick the key
Grant's
into
entire
the
day is
hole,
hinged on this working now.
it
Same.
it feels like it's not fitting. Like as you go in, it's like you have to like kind of wiggle it, make it go in. It's like it doesn't feel like it's doing like great. And then you get it in there as far as you can, and you go to like turn it, and you kind of feel like the rust getting like scraped off this thing. And you
Why
like
do
just
I
turn
feel
it in
like this
there,
is the cool thing?
and then you hear a fucking click,
Huh?
and then the whole wall, you hear the stone scraping on the stone floor. It starts to push back,
Oh, that's
and
so
the door
cool.
swings open.
Guys, we have a secret tunnel.
So the basement was furnished, by the way, but it didn't furnish both screens. So right over here, this door opens up into a whole other room.
Secret conference room.
And in this room,
The Hall of Justice.
Are we in this room or in the room down here?
Hello? Hello?
Uh.
I don't know where it's at,
Hello?
but on the bottom floor, um, what that other gate is a locked gate that descends downwards at an angle. And
I punch
you
it.
can see through it. It just goes way down to the darkness, farther than you
Can
can
I
see.
can I rip it off the hinges?
Um. Well, hold
Gotta
up.
break everything. Chill. I'm
Let's
done.
see what's down there first. Does anyone?
It's dark.
Wait, do I? Well, yeah. Does anyone know this light spell?
Well, I do have dark vision.
Well, yeah, but that only goes so far.
120 feet.
There's this guy
60
named
feet.
Yours is
Tyrio.
120.
60.
Does anyone know the light spell?
I am
Uh,
not magically inclined.
Anybody?
let me
Anybody?
see. Let me
Or you could
see.
just let me rip the door off the hinges. That's all I'm saying.
I have a
I mean,
torch.
we can, but we've already run into one door that does 60 damage per touch on acid, and I'm afraid of doors I don't know what's on the other side of.
I have a torch.
Dude, by the way, as you put that key
Yeah.
into the wall and it opened back and it closed up there, um, you can take the key back out if you're going to do that.
Yeah, I'll take the key.
As you take the key out, the rust just falls off the key. As you can see, this silver inlaid key, and you can see at the top of the key, away from where you would insert it, is what looks to be the engraving of a troll.
What's trouble? Interesting. Okay, I put the key.
Is this what you bought way back at
Yeah, that
The-
Noel's place.
Yeah.
I was just
Shit,
drawn to
man.
You never know what you'll get at Zoblob's Oddities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put my mask on.
Wait, guys, let me go
It's
get the crab.
creepy.
If you put your mask on, you can see a humanoid walking around the room, just like looking at stuff and like kind of like
Wait,
looking around.
hold up. In the room with us?
Yeah,
I immediately, like, dead-eyed locked on to it watching.
yeah, walking around like hands behind the back, just like looking around at stuff, just like.
Guys, I think Lift's down here. And just basic
And then
body
the
language, I
thing
see.
just like faces you and goes,
Hold up, I gotta.
waves at you,
Yeah, it is.
and then hands behind the back, walks away back the way y'all came.
Okay, not
It
super.
steps through Andariel.
Hmm. I don't know.
Andariel, you feel like the slightest chill.
Yo, is it my
Is that?
dog Liv?
It's a little
Yeah.
breezy.
Do you think?
You get a cold chill. It's my boy.
Yeah, it's like. Do you think it's rude to walk through living people, or is it like a sign of affection?
The building is
Is it
rocked
like
as
a
you hear
high
a loud
five?
explosion outside.
Oh God, what?
What?
All right, time to investigate the explosion.
You
We'll
hear
come back
glass
to the.
shattering, wood breaking. You hear screams.
I ripped the
How
door
do
off
we
the
close
hinges.
the. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's blowing up outside.
Yeah, I'll go with Grant.
But tell me what's down there. I'm super curious.
I'll let you know. Liv, come on, let's get this door open.
Ontario, not the time. We gotta go.
But
I'm heading.
but the door.
Not the time.
There's an fucking explosion outside, and he's like, "But yeah, but this door that goes down into the darkness, though."
Yeah, like if we had
So
light
it's like
spell, you can just like
it's
cast it on a bolt or something
yeah,
and
it's
fire it
like an
down.
iron barred, just like gate kind of door kind of thing, like a cell door.
Yeah, I'm going to rip
Amy,
it off the hinges.
you want to? Okay, so you can rip it off. That you give me a strength roll. You better
It's
have
a
some fucking
23.
not enough.
You're so why you fucking cuck me at every turn, Alex.
You
You
know what
won't
the
let me go on
DC for
my
that door
date.
is?
You won't let me go on my date. You won't let me punch a hole in a wall. You won't let me rip shit off the hinges.
You
You
tried
won't
to
let me
punch
live.
a magical stone door down.
You
You
didn't
didn't get
say
high
it was
enough.
magic. You
I'm
didn't
telling you
fucking.
now.
You're such a piece of shit.
You tried to do that. You tried to bring your date to a spa meeting, and they fucking got around it. And then you tried to rip another gate of questionable intent off of the fucking stone wall. The
I
DC
don't
was a
want to.
25.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Shut up. You're gonna get your date. It's gonna be
And
wonderful.
Dario can't do fucking shit. I just walk
All right.
away from the fucking door and I start grumbling. I'm like, stupid fucking magical door and bullshit fucking explosions always ruining my fucking day. Can't have shit around here. And I walk back upstairs.
If you step to the when you guys are going to leave the room, you can reshut the door with the key. You just put it in and turn it the other way. And there's another slot that appears to be on the wall inside that
As I
hallway. So you can close it from the inside
as
if
I
you wanted
walk
to.
out of the room, I'm like, come on, Liv.
A slot in what hall?
In that little passageway in the center there.
It's like this Pikachu.
Let me click. Like in here or down here? Okay.
Yeah, where the door opens right here. There
So
is
there's
like a more obvious slot here in the wall, and that if you turn it a certain way, it'll close it or open that door.
that's cool. I want to sleep down in the secret room, guys.
You guys ready to look outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like, yo, explosions. Hello.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Yo, explosions.
A super evil
If
villain is
Paulie's
waiting
there,
for
I'm
us.
whooping his ass.
Hey, I just got this hotel fixed up.
And I'm
This
gonna get him to
this
confess to everything.
bar in whatever we are. I do not need to deal with insurance bullshit.
So this is good. Good time. So yeah, as you guys, I'm going to show you the screen. Everybody see?
Oh shit! What the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh my
Windows
god, the apple blossom
windows
dancers, are they
rattle
okay?
as the roar of an
Oh
explosion fills
shit!
Trollska Alley. Charred bodies are like everywhere. There's a thick
Hey
cloud of acrid
yo!
smoke billows out.
Charred bodies.
Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. In the wake of the explosion, you can see people are like emerging from their houses and shops, just watching the devastation. You don't see any buildings on fire, but you see what looks like almost a dozen bodies in the fucking street.
I
Um,
need I need
I'm like
perception
rushing over,
now.
dude.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
Come on, Hill.
I'm making a mad sprint.
I
Yeah, like I had a head start, and Dario overtakes me like nothing.
I need
Where are they
I
sprinting
need
to?
to
You read perception rolls.
I need to
All
s-
right,
I need to see like
Am I rolling
okay,
perception too?
obviously huge tragedy.
Everyone, yeah.
Huge tragedy. I need to see if
I got a 3 again.
I got a
Like
12.
Two's trying to explain to me that he's not being heartless.
no.
No, go ahead.
Like, first thing you do is situation, look for the cause. Those bodies are dead. You can't do anything about them.
You don't know
I
that.
Damn.
Okay, Mister 20,000 resurrection scrolls that you have. I'm sure you do. Uh, I got.
He said bodies, not dead bodies. They could be
Uh,
alive
what?
bodies.
Uh,
Ergo,
Oh,
people,
you're the last
living,
one to
breathing
leave the base.
alive.
You were
beings.
one of the last
Alive.
ones to leave the basement. Don't talk to
And
me
I
about
was the
bodies.
first one out the front door, you
No,
bitch. I
you
don't want to
weren't.
hear it.
Nuh-uh, brother.
Ask the DM. It's canon. I'm a fucking
You,
I'm a
No.
I got
You
passed up
legs
overtook
for
me
Grit.
taking my
days.
bolt out myself. You don't get this.
I got legs for days.
You passed up Grit. You did not pass up
Oh yeah,
fucking
Draken is
Draken.
much faster than both of us.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
I have
He's a
40 walking
barbarian.
speed.
He's got a movement speed. He gets bonuses. He's the 2 classes that do go fast. Or no, he's the
Well,
one.
I'm
Monk.
gonna cast fucking
What Long Strider?
I
I have
got
Long
no.
Strider.
I'm
I got
gonna
20.
use my fucking channel
I got
divinity and make
22.
it to where he can't move.
What the
What
fuck?
I got 22.
Give me perception rolls.
I
I got
It's
18.
a
22.
3.
A
I've just
3?
I got a 3. I rolled a
Oh
2.
boy.
I'm gonna catch up to Grant.
I got I got 22.
Bonuses against mind affecting.
Oh, well, I'm screwed.
My first
I don't know if that's
reaction is
what's
to just get
happening,
out
but
and start putting out fires
I'm looking for
using
people
any
to.
source of water around.
What were the other perception rolls?
12.
Draken got
12,
22.
22,
18.
18. Okay, everyone but Grant. Grant, what'd you
Hit
get?
3.
3.
Yeah, everyone but Grant. So Grant just sees fucking just like destruction. It's
I
hard for
just
Grant to
run
like.
at it.
There's not really a lot of details here. Grant just sees like devastation. Those who got more than 15 can see like a better view of all the bodies. Um, and again, these things people are like charred and like a little hard to recognize, but you see what appears to be in like an elderly human female. She's not breathing. There looks to be 2 human males wearing what remains of like cloaks. You can see that they're wearing as well. They have leather armor on, and they have sheathed long swords at their sides. You see two human females and a male half elf, dressed in plain, like what looks like just regular clothes, nothing like too like descriptive.
Is it Tally?
Roll me another perception.
I'm gonna go save Tally, guys.
Well, actually, no, you don't get to roll me anything. You got a 3.
Yeah.
You just see bodies. um, you see what looks to be a gnome on the ground wearing a burned cloak and clutching a dagger. And then you see two female halflings and what appears to be two male halflings. And the remains of a broken fiddle and a flute on the ground.
Okay, so two dudes with cloaks on and swords. You have female and gnome, you said?
Uh Yep, there's a male. There looks to
And
be like
then
a gnome, a male gnome. He's wearing a burned cloak and clutching a dagger.
and then you have and then you have the two you have two female halflings, two male halflings. I want oh shit.
Those of you who are looking at the halflings can recognize that you've seen them before.
I'm not looking at the halflings.
But who makes it over there first?
All of you are there at this point. There's like it's a fucking massive area of
And,
destruction.
and Dario, could you do one of those miracle things? You're like a god sword guy. Do god sword stuff.
You guys can
What?
see
These cloak guys, what are they doing?
what are they doing?
Yeah.
Dead,
Yeah.
laying
Everyone I
dead.
described is dead on the ground.
Oh, I'm not looking for anyone dead on the ground.
Oh, they're all dead.
Everybody's dead.
I'm looking for like people around, like
Yeah.
anything that's out of place around who could have caused such things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I just desperately want to be checking for pulses.
Okay. Alright.
And I am just going to be putting out fire.
You want to look around not for the destruction, but for clues or people like trying to flee the scene or being suspicious, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Justin, can you just like group heal with your channel?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it depends on his channel. Uh,
You can
Well,
see
that's
some
why I asked.
people. So you can see some people who are outside right now. And
Like
looks like
I
they were
could probably
outside when you
use
got
cure
here.
wounds or something, or my lay on
Uh,
Well, I can.
hands.
Well, like a channel does an area heal, doesn't it?
I don't. I don't have. I have cure wounds. That's it. I don't have any kind of like AOE heals.
Oh, your channel divinity does not.
My channel
I'd be
of
more of a
divinity
cleric.
is abjure enemy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't.
So here's the people who
he's
are
like
outside right
he's
now
a
too.
DPS paladin.
And then
All
two,
right.
would you roll for? You looking for investigation or perception? What are you trying to do right now? To like
Uh,
see. I'm gonna tell you what you see. Are you trying to like roll like an insight to see like suspicion? You trying to roll an investigation to get like put clues together?
um, yeah, I want to put clues together.
Okay, because you already gave me. I'm using your original roll of perception to like see stuff,
Yeah.
and then give me an investigation alongside that. This won't make or break your first roll, but this will affect some outcomes.
Okay.
Uh,
That's going to be let's see, four. No, sorry, 13.
Yep. Here's all the people you all can see outside right now. You were like here at the scene, watching, looking. You can see somebody standing outside the Corellian's Crown, which one of the businesses in the place. That's the greenhouse across the street. That's here. This place. There's a lady
What?
standing right outside, looking.
Ulsis.
You can see that like the second floor windows are like some of them on the bottom floor are blown out. Looks like from the impact of the explosion over here.
So like people are just kind of crowding around.
And people come outside looking to try, like, looking around corners, looking spooked. Like, you can see people starting to like come out there and like check around. You see that lady looking out. You can see there looks to be a noble lady who is standing outside nearby the what's it called? The Tiger's Eye. The private investigator also across the street. I believe he's right over here. Where is he? Is he right over here? Where is that? He's in this alleyway. I'll have to find the exact house it's at. You see, it looks like a water a noble lady. You can see there is what appears to be over towards here we go this way. Over here, near some barrels, is a looks to be a young like preteen halfling boy is like hiding behind some barrels, like looking. Not really hiding, but like kind of cowering behind. And he's looking on. You can see like fucking tears in his eyes.
All right.
Um,
Uh, and I would
oh,
give you. I think that's yeah. That's the general, and then that's what you can see right now.
okay. Is there any particulars about any of their facial expressions?
I also have a thing when he's.
The boy looks scared and upset. Um, the noble lady looks like frightened and uncomfortable.
Mhm,
A little off.
mhm.
And then the lady who's standing outside of the Corellian's Crown, the greenhouse, just looks pretty shaken up.
Okay. Then,
See if I'm forgetting anything else here. I believe so.
yeah. If you don't have anything else, I have a direction.
Nope, you're good. Good.
All right. I'm gonna go to the boy.
You heading after the
And
boy?
yeah.
Um. Does anyone have a pulse? Is that a thing we can find out?
If
Yeah.
one of us had sense life or something.
I have a pair of fingertips and I know where their carotid artery is.
I assume we're all checking bodies, or
I
at
am
least
still attempting to put out fire.
okay. Well,
And
I'm
Dario's out here being
checking.
a hero.
I'm
All right.
checking bodies.
You know what? We got more people than us. I have a plan. I'm going to step up on this what's left of this little stage, and I basically go, people of Troll Skull Alley, now is a time of tragedy, and we need to come together and help. Let's start getting these people out from under the rubble and see if we can save anyone. And I cast Enthrall.
All right.
It's
That
trying to use it
forces
through.
everyone that can hear me to pay attention to me.
Yo, he's been waiting for that moment.
I have.
I'm
Are
gonna get
you
a drink. I'll be right back.
enthralling us as well, or
Yeah, it is
no?
everyone that's Oh no, it's creatures of my choice. So I'll leave you out.
Okay, cool.
So anyone within a 60-foot area that I could see, um, let's see,
How
make
badly
a Wisdom saving throw.
burned or ruined, I guess, are these individuals on the ground?
Um, a little recognizable. Like you can still see who they are, but there's burn marks. Burn mark, explosion marks. You can see some of the chests are caving at points. Like limbs are kind of like shredded.
Okay.
They got exploded.
I was just looking for any
But-
identifying marks
exploded?
or features as I'm
Um,
going from body to body.
Let me know if you find anyone alive, please.
identifying features.
Yeah, any marks, features,
Okay. Two's
anybody
going
on
to the kid. You're doing that. Dario's putting out fires. Um, so you're looking at the human female. Not a lot of stuff on her. Pretty vague with her. You can see uh that like the two human females and the one half elf male. It looks kind of like servant clothes. Like maybe they were like running errands, but it's hard to tell with them. Um, the male gnome kind of stands out, as he's the only body clutching a dagger. People's weapons are sheathed, and then you can see what is a bit more obvious now is that you're looking at the corpses of the apple blossoms.
Ugh.
Mm,
Ugh.
And the two cloaked male humans with the sheathed longswords, as you're checking their bodies, you can see the symbol of a winged snake tattoo on both their forearms.
Damn.
Uh,
Two, you're talking to the kid.
yeah.
So people who are outside and been listening are coming forward. They're moving the rubble around. They're checking bodies and that kind of stuff. Trying to see who was still around. And as you approach the child, too, you've already rolled for this. You can see him like trying to hide something under his shirt.
All right. I wanna. So I like to walk up to the kid.
You can see
And
like a
just
little
like
wet mark on his shirt.
before I get to him, say, "It's all right, kid. Kid, it's all good. I got you. I got you. No more explosions. No more explosions." And I want to go
Another
closely.
explosion goes off.
Wow.
Or
Wow.
explodes. The kid explodes the bomb.
Wow.
That would just be a very Michael Bay esque thing to do. It's just like you're in like this
Kid has
cinematic
the
scene
bomb.
of like it's looking at two, like from the kid's perspective, and it's like, don't worry, there's no more explosions, and in the background of two, just another fucking
That's when
explosion.
Optimus Prime shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Allspark is here to protect us.
Sam, put the cube in my chest.
um. And let's see. I wanna. I I want to. Hmm. I guess I just want to reassure the kid that, like, I got his back right now. Like, just be
A
like, "Hey,
little
yo,
persuasion in
bro,
there.
I got you. I got you, bro." 6. What good does 6 do?
The kid's still freaked out, like, and you can see like on his shirt where he's like, obviously to you, you know, he's holding something under his shirt. There's like a wet mark, so whatever it is wet.
Can I? Oh, I kind of. I wanna. I guess I wanna ask him, like, "Hey, or no? I don't. I wanna come at this like, hmm. you- I want to. So, am I wearing my normal clothes, my like barbarian stuff now? Am I still wearing
Yeah.
my phone? Okay. All right. So I want to take out um my fine clothes, right? And I want to pretty much like walk up with him, like use it as like a pseudo towel. Come, kind of trying to come at him like, it's okay, kid. Here, take this. Dry yourself off, clean yourself up. I got you.
You're gonna use the 15 gold priced clothes to towel this kid off.
Damn straight. It's high quality, bro. High quality Eperon.
He's not really wet. Like,
It's
if that's
blood, son.
no, like there is like, and like if
I
you
figured it was a wound, but I'm trying to not like panic him, you know?
so it's water. It's
Oh,
very
it is
obviously it's
water.
water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it looks like if you I don't know dropped your controller into a bucket of water and then picked it up and put it under your shirt, how would that look?
Okay. All right. Shit. Then.
I'm gonna towel you off with my fucking Louis Vuitton.
All right. Then that's. I tell him. I tell him. Hey, whatever you got, cover it up with this. Cover it up with this.
So he's like, oh, uh, I found it. I found it. I don't.
So it's not yours.
He's like,
It's not
right after
yours.
the explosion, I ducked behind this rain barrel, and then I heard a plop, and I found this in the barrel. And he reaches under. He looks around like, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm sorry, my friends just like that happened, and I started the thing, and so I took it, and then you showed up, and then so he like pulls up
What's
under
it,
his
kid?
shirt. He holds up a necklace
Uh huh.
that has two of these beads on it
Oh.
hanging
So some
and
dongs.
a broken clasp.
Can I identify what that is? Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Arcana check.
I do. Let's see. Come on. I got no skills in magic, but come on.
I'll be right back. I'm running to the restroom.
Gotcha.
Shit. That is an 8. 8. 100. 800.
You don't know what this necklace is. You can just get the vibe. It's not one meant for fashion.
It
I
vibrates.
I want to
Vibrate.
ask the kid. Kid, can you hand it to me? Are you okay
Persuasion,
handing it to me?
persuasion roll. By the way, this roll
Oh
is
wait,
easy. You fuck.
before I roll,
Okay.
can I say if I want to say uh you won't you won't be blamed, kid. You won't be blamed. If you hand it to me, you won't be blamed. Blamed for.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your persuasion roll?
I'm rolling now. 21.
You just barely beat that 8.
Yes. Let's go.
That's actually from the book too. So I would have been so funny if you fucking not been your fault, it's his dice, but I would have laughed. Oh, he's like, okay, and he hands it over to you.
All right. Now that I have a closer look at it, is there anything that I can make out?
But I could.
Another arcana?
Yeah.
14. All
You're holding a necklace of fireball. A necklace of fireballs have beads on them that, when thrown, produces the spell fireball. And as you look at the necklace, there's only 2 beads remaining, and the clasp was broken. So from what the kid said, it sounds like, and the kid was over here, hiding behind like where these little crates are.
Hmm.
From the way the kid talks, he said that he like heard the explosion, and then he dove behind these like crates over here, these barrels and crates, and that's when he heard the plop as something fell from the sky into one of the barrels.
Fell from the sky.
Well, I mean, like it fell down into the barrel, so like whatever that means. He was hiding down; he didn't see.
So he didn't see where the origin of it. He just it's kind of
Yeah.
plopped in front of him.
Yeah, plop. And so he grabbed it, and then you walked up.
Okay, I look up, see if there's anything sussy.
You look up.
Yeah. If it dropped from the barrel, so from where the barrel is, look up in that area.
I mean, you can see the rooftop.
But nothing like no anything that would give off that someone was there, anything of that sort.
Nothing you can see from your angle.
Shit. I want to ask the kid if he heard anything before the explosion.
Um,
You would think
he
he would.
was kind of just watching his friends as watching them perform. He's just kind of hanging out, not really watching. He saw the gnome run to the alleyway with these 2 human like on his tail. He goes, he must have been playing tag, and that's when, well, he wasn't really paying attention to that, and then the explosion went off.
So he saw 2 gnomes, or he heard, or he saw
He
2
like,
gnomes, or a gnome and 2 humans
uh-huh,
running into the alleyway, and then boom.
he didn't like, he saw that they were like running like,
Which direction?
it looks like this.
Okay.
He wasn't like, and he's like, he's his story is like kind of shaky. Like, not that he's lying, but he's just like getting details from him is a little bit hard.
No, yeah.
Uh,
Anything I
he
can
just watched
gather.
his fucking friends die.
Um,
If you guys have things you want to do, you should do
yeah,
them real
I'm
quick because
like
I want to wrap this up. I'm sleepy.
like I said,
Drink some
no
coffee.
one alive,
No
not a
one's
single
alive.
person.
I do
Nah,
want to grab the dagger.
nah. You want to go to the dagger?
Yeah, and just
Add a dagger to your inventory.
like it's
Oh
just a
man,
plain dagger.
are we
Yep.
robbing for um so I guess we're just gonna like lay the bodies out then.
Uh,
I had heal spells. I was hoping I could save someone.
Okay.
uh.
Dagger added.
So, as you look around checking bodies, so you can be safe, and Dara's putting out flames. You can see out the side of the alley, towards the left side, like looks like a dozen guards like running this way of the city watch, and that's where we're gonna stop.
All right.
All right.
What happened to the apple blossoms?
They're dead.
But did I put out the fires though?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I,
did. You did. And
Dead.
that'll be
I'm
recognized.
told everyone's dead. So like,
Grant, I walk up, hand on shoulder. The apple blossoms. They're
I,
dead.
Looks like
but
the
they did
apple
have
blossoms don't fall
slips.
too far from the tree, huh?
Can I slap them?
Ah!
You just need
Ah!
to.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Whoa.
I just
And Dario didn't really say that. He's too busy putting out fires, being a
All
hero.
right.
He's a hero. What's that
I
from?
didn't like recognize anyone while we're laying these bodies out, did I?
You recognize apple blossoms?
Yeah, I kind of assumed they were dead based on where their dance is gone, but like,
I
you know,
I
This
know I
isn't why I've
wasn't
been bringing them
there.
up all the time.
I know I
yeah,
wasn't there to get a good look, but when Alex described the two cloaked figures and the tattoos, I'm like, fuck. Could that be who I think it'd be?
You want to know if that was the guys you recognized?
Huh?
Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
yeah, the two dude with the.
I mean, you didn't look that hard, but it didn't look like it was the guys. It didn't look like Polly.
I don't
But
know
they
what
have the
Polly
tattoos
looks
though.
like.
They did have Zentarum tattoos. Yes.
They did, yes.
It
Okay.
looks like two Zents were chasing a gnome.
yeah, so far
I have
ruined his
been
knife.
chewing on this chapter for months.
I liked
Travis,
those
I'm so
guys.
sorry.
They had to go.
I slept on the streets so I could pay for them to do more flips, man.
I mean, maybe they still have a family, you know? Yeah, that little friend of
Yeah,
theirs.
I mean, it's
Northman
not the
has one.
same. These guys I saw all the time. I didn't know them, but like I knew them, you know?
Aren't you gonna hire them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring them into the manor and just like have a big performance like stunts going on. I could do music, they could like flip across the tables while you eat. It would be really cool.
Oh, I'll save
No.
that. I had a part I wanted to tell you guys actually, but I'm gonna save it for next session. So we had fun. Sorry, it was kind of like long on some parts, but we really tied up some stuff and got ourselves starting on a new chapter.
Yeah.
Level 4?
Grant's devastated, man.
Nope.
He said no for that. I
Level
would
4 win?
love level 4. I would love level 4.
Same, bro.
I would
Take
finally
my
get
first
a.
level of Artificer.
I would finally get my sub class.
Me? I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna deafen and give my closing remarks for the stream.
Justin, I can't play Hunt tonight. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I'm in the stream, because I am also
Okay,
very sleepy.
cool. Tomorrow?
Yeah, if you're free.
Cool.
Why so sleepy?
Because we're working nines and we're miserable.
Uh, Travis C specifically. Sorry, I've been shoving the apple blossoms in your face.
It's
But see,
fine.
that
I went out of my way to go bond with everyone in the alley, so if anything bad happened, Grant was not going to be happy.
What's fucking funny is that I didn't do this. I had the intention of these guys this happening from the start.
You
I
did
didn't
this
think you all would love
yourself.
them so hard. I was like, oh man, well, I'm not gonna change what's. I think I had a conversation earlier in the week about this. Like, I'm not gonna change details just because you stumbled onto the truth. And in this case, I was like, oh, like I'm so I had it's a part of the story for me to mention that they're there.
Okay, we're deafened, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. But thank you all so much that came in and hung out tonight. It was a really good session getting back into the Waterdeep campaign after a few week hiatus. We're going into peak at work, so everything's getting kind of hectic. So it was really nice to kind of sit down again for a night and really nail some of this stuff out. Another thing, we have made our community Discord. For the Nefastorous Games channel and all the other peeps that hang out with us and want to kind of hang out in there and have a good time and everything. We've done that. So if you look at the bottom of the Twitch page down below, you should be able to click on the icon that will take you to the invite to the Discord channel, and you can join in there and hang out. Super cool stuff. But thank you again, Derek, for the raid. I know you're probably not still in here, but thanks again. That's awesome. That's really the first actual raid that I've ever gotten from someone. So that's super cool. That has me pumped, man. I'm so excited. But thank you all again for coming and hanging out and having a good time, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later, guys.